Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to my God of War Ragnarok walkthrough for all of the main quests in the game. This walkthrough is going to guide you through defeating challenging enemies and bosses, but also it's going to give you solutions to every puzzle found in the quest and the location of all collectibles. I aim to cover the most of the loot as well for you. This video is actually part 12 now of this walkthrough series as I take you through the Reunion quest, and you're going to find more quests down in the video description under a playlist and pinned in the video comments. The Reunion quest will start as soon as the Unleashing Hell quest ends. The rat is going to insist on speaking with you, so before you can head through the Mystic Gateway, you're going to need to speak with him. He basically insists to fix what has happened in the previous quest and head to Helheim, so do that by interacting with the Mystic Gateway. As soon as you enter Helheim, a Mystic Gateway will unlock, and you'll meet Garm right away, who's going to be running away from you. And also, you'll notice this Odin's Raven right in front of you. So the first thing to do is take care of Odin's Raven. Just push forward, and the easiest place to do this is as close as you can to the ledge here. And as he comes close to his approach with your spear, you'll be able to get him. With Odin's Raven taken care of, just look below you as well here to this guard. There'll be some hack silver on the ground. And just right from this fallen soldier with the hack silver, just look right. You'll be able to drop down this ledge here for a red coffin. And with that coffin collected, we can jump back up. Look to the right over here, and we're going to want to use our spear on this wall. Press triangle to detonate. And with that done, we'll be able to interact with the wall and climb across. Once you reach the ground below, you are going to have an enemy encounter, so just deal with these. With the enemies clear, you may notice that there's a rune reed there. We're going to head to that now. Just climb up this ledge here. You're going to find a hack silver pouch right in front of you. Then climb up the ledge to the left to find the rune reed. And once done with the rune reed, just spin around, and you need to be up here to continue. Notice the 3 highlighted areas on this ice. You just want to throw a spear into each one. And then once you've got a spear in all 3 of them, you just want to press triangle to detonate it. But there will be another enemy encounter after this. With that encounter complete, we can now climb the wall that we just uncovered. At the top of the wall, just follow the path round, and you will find this hack silver chest right in front of you with a health stone to the left if you need it. And with that collected, you can just head through this small gap in the wall. As you exit this gap, there's going to be another hell tear, and similar to the first one you encountered at the end of the last quest, Unleashing Hell, Atreus is going to try and close this, and you need to fend off the enemies. Using your blades are the best option here. There's going to be quite a lot of enemies, and upon completion of this section, you are going to unlock the Hell to Pay favor. Just go and interact with Square to start off this encounter. Again, you're going to notice the bar at the top of the screen. This is kind of like your countdown, and that's how long you're going to be fighting these enemies for. Just make sure you focus on any that get close to Atreus and don't let them stop him from doing what he's doing. With the section complete, there you can see the Hell to Pay favor unlocked. You can work on that another time. You'll notice 2 already done because these first 2 are story related. You'll have 4 more to go and find on your own. Just make sure that you pick up any loot in this area that the enemies dropped before you continue. And then with all the loot collected, you just want to climb across this gap. Once across the gap, there is a short puzzle to complete. So before you interact with this wheel here, what you want to do is get the sigil arrows. Notice the cog to the right there. You just want to throw one of your sigil arrows at this circle about here, just with L2 and square. Up on the D-pad to change arrows if you need to. And then another one at this circle about here. That creates a chain to the cog. You can then press circle on this wheel and open the gate in front of you. And with the gate open, just aim with your axe at this sigil here. You want to press R2. That'll create a chain reaction to freeze the cog. With the cog frozen, quickly let go of this wheel and push through the door before that runs out and closes.
Another one! Left side!
There's going to be an enemy encounter now, so just deal with these. And with the enemies clear, just turn back to where you came through the door, because you can climb the wall to a hack silver chest. Now from here, just continue the path the way you were going. You're going to see Garm again and have some more enemies to deal with. With the enemies defeated in this next area, Atreus will mention jumping across here, but there's a wind vent you need to get. We're not at a good angle for this, so what we've got to do is just spin around and drop down this ledge here. And then just turn left and push forward, where there's going to be another enemy encounter at the end of this path. With those enemies defeated, now we can be at the perfect angle for this wind vent here. So get your spear out, just press L2 and R1 on that so you've got something to swing across, and head back up where there's going to be some more enemies waiting for you. With those enemies clear, we can jump back up top and we can swing across this arrow now, and we're going to find a legendary chest. You'd have heard some enemies first though. We won't be able to open this before we take care of them. Once the enemies are clear, we can just come back to open the legendary chest. With that collected, we can just spin back right and continue to the end of the path. At the end of the path, before you jump down to your left with Atreus, don't forget to pick up this hack silver pouch and then drop down the ledge. And once at the bottom, we just have to help Atreus up this wall here, where he's going to get this latch removed from the ledge to the right, so you're able to climb up. With the path clear, you can jump up the wall, and at the top, you're going to have a short cutscene with Garm. After the cutscene, there will be an enemy encounter, so let's deal with all the little enemies first, and then we're going to have this Hell Viking. It's quite easy to dodge because the attacks are really slow, as you can see, and use your Blades of Chaos because it's weak against them. With the enemies defeated, you'll have to just squeeze through this gap in the wall. And once through, just drop down the ledge here and pick up this hack silver chest on the right. And with that collected, just spin around and follow the path where you're going to grapple across this ledge and have another enemy encounter soon after. With those enemies clear, you're going to notice this gap to the left that you need to jump across. And then we just need to jump down the ledge here to continue. You'll notice as soon as you continue to the right, there's going to be a hack silver pouch on the right here. And then we just want to spin around and push forward, where we're going to have a battle against a Hell Traveler. These are very tanky enemies, and they're worse dead when they are alive. So just dodge the attacks. They're quite slow. Your Blades of Chaos is your best bet. And just dodge the attacks and go in after their attack to cause damage. You can drop the difficulty if they are too difficult. Make sure you dodge the pound attack that they do. And if you see him raise his arm like that, get your axe out and throw it to stun him. With the Hell Traveler beaten, make sure you pick up all of the loot. And we want to interact with this wooden wheel. Again, before we open the gate, we're going to want to just put some sigil arrows out. So just press L2 and aim 3 sigils up this like beam here. You can have one there, and one at the top, say. And then interact with the wheel and open it all the way. You'll notice one sigil is still visible, so with your axe, you just want to press L2 and R2. That'll create a chain reaction. That's going to freeze the cog. We can let go of the wheel and quickly go under the gate before it closes shut. As soon as you're through that gate, just look to the left here for a red coffin. And then from the red coffin, there is a small pouch of hack silver. With that collected, just follow Atreus down this path. You'll drop down the ledge and head through this gap here. And as you continue, there is going to be another enemy encounter once you jump over this ledge. With the enemies clear, there are 2 pieces of hack silver. One dropped off an enemy here, so I'm going to pick up that. But there will also be one next to this dead body next to the ledge you jumped over. And then in the left corner over here, just crawl under the space to get some more hack silver. After that, just come back out of the vent and you want to push forward. You're going to notice this wind vent here to the left. We're not going to be at the best angle there at all. So what we want to do is just come back over to the right over here. There's a passage. And from here you can press L2 and R1 with your spear to create a swing. And you can head back round and swing across. On the other side, you'll notice some hack silver right in front of you. And then from here, just continue the path until you reach a legendary chest. With that collected, you're just going to squeeze through this gap in the wall now. We're going to have another encounter with Garm. After the encounter with Garm, and as you've shimmied across the ledge, just drop down here for another enemy encounter. With the enemies dead, just continue the path. You're going to jump over a ledge and there's going to be a short cutscene. After the short cutscene, Atreus is going to distract Garm by turning into his wolf form. And this chain's going to come through the wall here. We're just going to freeze this chain with your axe. And once that's frozen, we can interact with this chain here and there'll be another cutscene. With Garm fleeing again, we're just going to follow the path around to the left now. And we're going to open the door that's ahead. Inside, you're going to have another enemy encounter as you head around to the left. With the enemies clear, you can jump across this gap and collect this hack silver chest.
I thought it would work.
And then from the hack silver chest, just continue on into this area. To the right, there's going to be a wind vent, but again, we're at the wrong angle. Just use your blades or axe to destroy these. This will give you a better angle to get your spear out. It's just L2 and R1 so you can put your spear in the vent. And we can now use that to climb up.
Your earlier plan did not work. Do not blame me.
At the top, we've got plenty of enemies to deal with, so just take these out. With those enemies clear, you can now push forward. Before you climb up this ledge though, there's some hack silver on the right next to this dead body. And if you look above the ledge we're about to climb up, you can just use your axe here on this hack silver basket, I'm guessing. There might be some other resource. Just climb up the ledge and collect that. And with that collected, we can now push forward. And we're going to enter a cutscene once we grapple across this ledge. After the cutscene, it is the Garm boss battle, and it is no joke. It's not too difficult. It's quite easy, to be fair, but notice that he does have a lot of health bar segments. You can see up top there, he's got 10 segments that you're going to have to take out, and he is quick with his attacks, so make sure you're using L1 a lot to protect yourself. I don't think he's got many unblockable attacks, so pretty much everything can be blocked. And I wouldn't use range attacks. Range attacks do pretty much nothing. The encounter is quite simple, where you're basically just looking to get him downed for a short period where you can just unleash everything you got on him. So that's your rage, any runic abilities and whatnot. So basically just let him attack you. As he gets close and you do block a few attacks, especially like this one here, go in with your axe or with your blades of chaos to do some damage. Make sure you got your axe equipped, that'll help. And eventually you will get him down so far where you'll be instructed to do other things. It's when his chain is stuck in the ground, you just want to freeze it. And with it frozen, you can press circle on the chain and just follow this interaction. This is where he's down. Now unleash everything that you got. And it's just rinse and repeat from now, really. He will get new attacks like throwing this chain at you, so just be ready to block that. And there's this one where he spits at you, which is really easy to block. And if you do get low on health, make sure you pick up the health bars. Just freeze the chain again when you can. Interact again. And follow this sequence to get him down. use Rage or Runic or whatever you've got just to do more damage. And there will be a checkpoint after 6 bars of health have gone on Garm. So if you do die after 6 bars are gone, it's not going to be as long on the repeat. One final unblockable attack will appear towards the end of his chain. Very easy to dodge though, and you'll be able to then use your axe to freeze it for one final chain interaction. This will bring an end to the boss fights. With Garm dead, we're now going to continue south and we're going to climb a wall. At the top of the wall there will be this health stone here. If you need that, pick it up. Then just head down the ramp to find this Hacksilver chest. And from here, just push forward. There's going to be another puzzle and a legendary chest just to the right. And with that collected, it's now time to solve the puzzle. So just head to the wheel. So what you want to do is just have Atreus put a sigil arrow just at the bottom of this concrete pillar here. Press circle on the wheel and just take it up 2 notches. You can take it up all the way, but you don't want to do that. 2 notches is fine. That's enough to get through the gate, but we need to freeze it. So L2 and square just at the top of this concrete pillar, and that'll be a chain reaction. Use your axe with R2 on this sigil. That'll create the chain reaction, and that'll freeze the cog in place. You can let go and run through the door before it closes.
Come on, the gate's open.
Now we're in an area we've already looted, so just follow Atreus until you open this door here, and there's going to be a shortcut scene. You'll see that Garm is still alive, and the first part of this encounter is just to run. Just follow Atreus and kill any enemies along the way if you need to. But you can just run past them at the same time. Garm. As you grapple across the gap, Garm is going to stop you in this small room. And you're going to need to equip your spear and throw it at the braces on his legs. Once attached, press triangle to destroy them. With that destroyed, you'll be able to jump across and continue running. Garm is then going to spit a ball at you though and drop you lower. Once he's done that, just keep on running again. You can choose to kill these enemies or just ignore them and just keep running. And at the end, just break through the right fence to climb up. Just keep following Atreus until the next encounter with Garm. There'll eventually be another cutscene and you're going to be in a larger area with Garm again. And it's just like before really, he's going to do the same attacks to you. But rather than focusing on a chain this time, we're just going to keep dodging. And you need to aim with the spear to his chains on his legs. So notice the chain on his left leg there. We're going to take care of that one first. It's a good opportunity to get that when Garm does make close approaches and get stuck like now. With some spears attached, just press triangle to detonate. And it nearly causes 2 health bars of damage there. This is more difficult than before. There's a lot of dodging. Do drop the difficulty if needed. But you just want to keep on aiming at these braces on his legs and doing damage with the spear. It could be any of the braces, the one on his left legs or the one on his right. And you don't have to wait for the close approach. You can get him at distance as well. Eventually you'll be able to attack his neck also. So just do that and press triangle for more damage. Eventually he will drop down for you to do even more damage to him. And he'll stay down for a while stunned. And he'll recover all of his health. Atreus is going to ask you to help him get on the back of Garm. It's just the same though. You just want to aim for these weak spots on his legs or on his neck. And just detonate when you hit them. And eventually, Garm is going to drop again. This is your chance to get Atreus onto the back of Garm by pressing R3 here. And just mash circle. Press square when it tells you to. And Garm is going to flee again. Once out of the cutscene, just follow Atreus through this gap in the wall. And just drop down the ledge the other side. And then you just want to follow Atreus now all up the ledges until you get to another cutscene. After the touching cutscene, you just want to follow Atreus again. You want to grapple up to this ledge. And then you're going to head round and drop down this ledge to find another one of these gate puzzles. For this gate puzzle, just interact with the wheel. Again, we're just doing a chain reaction. So L2 and square at the bottom of this wheel here with their sigil arrow. And then you want to move this halfway just so that sigil is up top. And do another sigil arrow at the bottom there. And with those in place, you can use your axe to freeze it and freeze the cog. You'll have to be quick after this to get through the door before it unfreezes.
Father, if you can't trust the fates, why do you care what they say?
Once you're through, you've got 2 collectibles right in front of you. Get your axe out. You can see Odin's Raven just up above. So just kill that. And after that, right in front of you is a lore marker. And then before heading left to like get to the end of this quest, just head right where you are going to find a hacksilver pouch on the floor. But just up these stairs is an optional conversation that you can have. Just run all the way to the top and grapple up this ledge. And you'll speak with this large bird. There'll be an interaction right at the end of the path. With the conversation complete, just spin round and head back, and we're now going to go and finish the quest. So right back to where you passed the lore marker. Just continue past that marker and up the steps to the left. You'll have to knock this latch off and just jump down and just take a right here to find the Mystic Gateway. Gonna have to interact with circle to remove all the rubble. And there'll be a shortcut scene before you can interact with the gateway to head back to Sindri's house. Once back at Sindri's house, you're just going to interact to go inside. And this will bring an end to the reunion quest. I hope this video has been helpful. Please remember to hit like, share and subscribe to support these videos. And remember, I've got more and lots more content linked down in the video description and pinned comments. So go and check it out. The next one is going to be Creatures of Prophecy. Thank you again for watching. And until next time, stay safe and peace out.